The Professional Footballers Association, PFA, could challenge the Premier League's plans to bring in new spending rules, sources have told Football Insider. The Premier League is looking to impose a salary cap, with a vote set to take place over the introduction of top-to-bottom angering rules, TBA, at the next meeting of the 20 top-flight clubs on 21st of November. Man City and Man United are against the adoption of the new system, which would run alongside the squad cost ratio, SCR, rules. The Times reported in January the PFA had been in contact with Man City and Man United about their plans to oppose the introduction of a spending cap. Sources have told Football Insider the PFA could challenge the legality of the proposed rules by insisting it is effectively an indirect salary cap. Premier League clubs currently operate under the Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR, where they are only permitted to make £105 million of losses over a rolling 3-year period. Next month's vote will decide whether the top-flight sides adopt either, or both, of the TBA and SCR models, replacing the PSR rules. Under the TBA rules, clubs can only spend 5 times the amount the bottom side receives on squad-related costs, such as wages, agents' fees and amortization. Finance expert Stefan Borson told Football Insider the spending cap for Premier League clubs would be around £600 million under the proposed system. "You're probably looking at a cap of £600 million because we're probably up to the bottom club now getting about £120 million for this current season," said Borson. Now, the thing about that is clearly a £600 million cap affects almost nobody because there are no clubs that are spending £600 million on player wages and amortization right now. Man City and Man United concerned about spending rules. Football Insider revealed on 17th of October Man City and Man United are concerned there are already too many financial restrictions in place ahead of next month's vote. It isn't just the Premier League's rules that clubs are currently wary of breaching, with 9 top-flight sides having to comply with UEFA's spending rules this season after qualifying for Europe. UEFA confirmed in July both Chelsea and Aston Villa had breached its financial rules. Chelsea were fined £26.7 million and could be fined a further £51.2 million if they don't comply with the governing body's rules in the next 4 years. Meanwhile, Villa were fined £9.5 million, with the potential of a further £12.9 million penalty if they fail to comply in a 3-year period. The punishments related to a breach of UEFA's football earnings regulations and its SCR rules, where clubs in European competitions were required to keep spending on player wages and fees to 80% of revenue in 2024. However, the control ratio dropped to 70% in 2024-25 and will remain at that level moving forward, with Arsenal close to breaching UEFA's rules following their heavy summer spending.